I'm gonna get hot in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team's all here, though.
Yeah, team is all here.
We're doing
Especially
it.
the MVP. MVT. Most valuable titties. Hi, I'm Evan.
I'm Teddy, and we're the picture and the poet.
And this is Conversations with Lola, episode 14.
Self-care.
It's all downhill from here.
This is our bedroom. We are here. This is self-care.
What was you thinking about this?
I don't know. I just thought it would be funny if we were sitting here in our robes, putting masks on and drinking wine and talking about stuff, so.
Today, we're talking about 10 things we cannot live without.
Well, I have all the necessary ingredients for a lovely evening of self-care in bed. So I'm gonna put your hair up and I'm gonna put a mask on you.
Let's do it.
Ooh. Oh, yes. This one does say skin firming and hydration, and this one says pore care and clearing, so I think you need this one.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Pick up the pace, dude. What's taking you so long?
Pick up the pace, man.
Hey, dude. Don't be so delicate about it. Do you want some wine?
We look like we're burn victims.
Self-care. Okay, lay back.
The first thing that we cannot live without is club soda.
I think we need an intervention.
Because you didn't even. I remember when I first hung out with I remember when we. I remember when we first started getting together. I don't think you like club soda.
Oh no, definitely not. But I think my palate has evolved, and I'm an adult. Literally, this hanging down on your mouth is so.
This just needs to go.
Everyone's like, get a soda stream. We got it, and it's not bubbly enough.
No,
if you think that's bubbly enough, you've got a severe problem. The next thing on our list is coffee made by Evan.
Specifically, made by Evan.
We're very choosy about coffee. I mean, honestly, I'll drink any coffee. I'm not going to be like, ew, not your coffee. But Evan makes really good coffee, and he has perfected his method.
To the point where Teddy really struggles to make coffee. Every time she tries, it's I've changed up my recipe a little bit.
This is going to drive me crazy, too. The next thing on our list is our AirPods. We both have something called misophonia. That is a real thing, don't come for me.
It is an anxiety disorder that is triggered by sound. No, we are not diagnosed by a professional doctor, but we are diagnosed by the intense amount of anger we feel when we hear someone chewing.
Evan! Oh, don't do that again. Oh my god, I'm so pissed now. I don't even know how to change my mood. And I'm not being dramatic.
Yeah, so these headphones have played a really big role in our relationship in that Teddy's like, hey, I've made a lunch with carrots, cucumbers, chips, and everything else that crunches under the sun. She goes in the office and she closes the door, but still, if I hear the faintest crunch sound,
I know.
If you're gonna be close to us, you're gonna hear.
I like how this point was about AirPods and we're not really talking about it.
The next thing on our list is YouTube.
It sounds stupid to say I couldn't live without YouTube. I probably could.
YouTube is education, it's entertainment, it's expression, it's connection. When we've been traveling and we're low in data and we can't really watch YouTube, we'll go quite a few days without watching anything on YouTube. But I do remember we're sitting in an A&W parking lot. We connected to Wi-Fi. We both sorry, we're ignoring each other. You're watching your show. I'm watching my show.
Ooh.
Do not spill that. The next thing on our list, PLUM, the van.
We haven't really used PLUM a ton yet because she's still not finished, but it's been very clear when we're in PLUM that we love PLUM.
Even though we bought the van in 2018, for years before that, I was I would literally wake up, make coffee, and then research and study in van building information material for the first 4 hours of the day. It's
and
just
like the last 4 hours in the full 24 hours, just all day, every day, van stuff. Plum isn't totally integrated into our life yet. She has been a huge part of Evan's life specifically for a very long time, and we're very excited for the adventures.
I couldn't live without it.
The next thing on our list is our cameras.
No shit, Sherlock. I think that's one of the things that we need to work through is that we take for granted that we take pictures and videos of our whole life. Like while you're taking the picture or video, you don't really know the value at that point. I mean, it's not until it's like 5 years down the road, you find a photo album on your computer and you open up and you start going through it and you're like, oh my.
Evan sent me a photo of himself today from many years ago.
Oh yeah. The next on our list is our computers.
No shit, Sherlock. We run our whole business on our computers. We spend all day on our computers. We actually just got new computers, so we have 4 computers in our house, and at one time I was using 3 at one time.
Again, one of those things we might take for granted, but it's being able to run our business and our lives off of our computers has been instrumental in being able to create the lifestyle that we want for ourselves. I'm just happy now that I have a computer with a battery life that lasts longer than 30 minutes. Thank you.
The next thing on our list is our Dyson. Honestly, cleaning supplies. Like Dyson is like a very specific one, but if I couldn't clean, I would be a deeply unhappy and troubled person. I am like Monica. Do you remember that episode where Ross is dating that girl who has a rat in her apartment, and then she comes over after?
He told me about your apartment, and well, I couldn't sleep thinking about it. So, would it be okay if I cleaned it?
Exhibit A. I get rid of so much stuff. I purge.
Camera straps. She got rid of all the camera straps, and like I actually use them from time to time.
Not all.
But we don't have any of them.
We hadn't used them in years.
You haven't used them in years.
2 days after I get rid of them, I'm like, what happened to them? I'm like,
the next thing on our list, and this one is just for Tedi.
Yeah, they're all for me.
She cannot live without a kitchen.
When I used to work a job or go to school, I hated packing lunches. In fact, I refused to pack lunches at times.
The choices were eat a sad desk lunch or not eat at all. Tedi would go not eat at all.
I'd have coffee and have severe stomach pains, and I would live my life, okay?
I remember early on we were talking about getting the van, and my thing was like, babe, if we have the van, you can park it downtown, and during your lunch break, you could go down to the van in the kitchen and make yourself a meal.
It hasn't really been a problem since I've been working from home, and I'm so grateful that I get the opportunity to work from home because I don't really like leftovers, and if I do like leftovers, I don't like them microwaved in a communal microwave that, ugh.
And the last thing on our list is Lola. The dog, not the wine.
Duh. Well, Evan last night comes into bed, Lola's sitting beside me. He goes on this little rant talking about how much he's so in love with Lola that it's in that like romantic stage of a relationship where you're so obsessed with the other person that it physically hurts them how much you love them. And he goes, oh, I'm so tired of feeling that way for Lola. I'm just so tired. I just love her so much. It just makes me tired all the time.
I want to casually love her. Right now it's just a little too intense. She's the reason why we're doing this whole video series, Conversations with Lola. And it just so happened there's also a wine called Lola and it's on brand and we enjoy drinking it, so.
Bada bing, bada boom. Self-care.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
you just dab? You don't smear?
Honestly, I think I'm just doing this for the camera. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, this has been a very special episode of Conversations with Lola.
All right. Bye for now. No! Why did you do that? You were just gonna snatch my wine and chug the whole thing?
You've had more than me.
By a little bit. So what?